All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let's see. Hold on one sec. There we go. All right. You're sleeping. There we go. All right. Yep, Carol, I saw that you were in early. Thank you so much, Carol. I appreciate it. All right. We are back after a little bit of a hiatus, right? I survived 3 days with the boy. Definitely probably got some gray hair from lack of sleep. Probably didn't eat nearly as much as I should have over 3 days, but it's good. We survived. We survived, and now I'm freezing. Um, I don't see Ernest in yet. I'll have to wait till he gets here. He'll laugh. Debbie, what's your weather? Is it like we just had like snow, blizzard, etc. You got all that? You got all that up there too? 'Cause it's cold. It was 26 degrees outside when I dropped the boys off today. So yeah, yeah, cold stuff. Cold stuff. Um, and we were just laughing. Melissa and I were laughing. So I started. I know I told you guys snow and cold. Yeah, I know I told you guys before. Like, so I always get like not heavy, like not fat, but like I eat as much of the kids' candy at Halloween as possible. It's like my way to protect them, right? I just eat their candy, and then obviously then we go like right into Christmas cookie season. And I was housing cookies after Christmas, and Melissa laughed at me, and I was like, no, no, because if I eat them now, then they won't be here in January. And then I started doing I started doing the intermittent fasting thing, which is like kind of real, but kind of not real, right? Like I still eat everything that I ate before. Like I haven't cut anything out. I just only eat 8 hours a day total, right? So I basically eat from 12 to 8, right? I've lost. I was breaking like I was right around like the 194 range. I just weighed in at 177, and that's been since like January 1. So like I feel like in like a month and 2 weeks, I've lost like 17 pounds. I don't. I'm like so I'm like cold all the time now. It's crazy. Yeah, I haven't been like this light for I don't know 5 years. So yeah, it's crazy, Debbie. I have no idea. I'm like, am I sick? Like, do I not know I'm sick? But man, I'm freezing, Debbie. Freezing. I'm sitting here with the sweatshirt on. I'm like, man, I need some like hand warmers. But yeah, I had ice cream for the first time last night since 2021. Right, first time I was like, I'm not having ice cream till I break 180, and then I broke 180, and I waited a couple more days. I'm like, all right, and I actually had ice cream last night for the first time of the year. Yeah, okay, so it's not just me. All right, cool. All right. Because I was like, my God, I'm like cold all the time. Melissa's like, no, no, no. It's like, it's a thing. You lose body fat and you get cold faster. I'm like, man, it's like, this is every reason in the world to bulk up and go through I feel like, I'm ready for Christmas cookie season again. But yeah, it's weird. So yeah, I'm grumpy from 11 to 12 until I eat. And then I eat like a double portion for dinner. It's crazy. So I have not cut calories. I just only eat 8 hours a day. But I'm shocked. Like I don't know if it's a fad diet or not, but they're like, no, no, this is how we're supposed to eat. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna eat breakfast one day, mess it all up. All right, so let's get started. So it's Monday morning. We have had Barkin speak. I guess CNBC had some stuff that they had to move around. So all his comments popped out about a half hour ago. We saw that he's talking about 100 basis points. Reassuring the market, still seeing 3.5 to 5%. We need to get it out there. It's too late. This was one over here. He talked about, we're seeing inflation broadening, right? It's not just oil, it's everything now. He wants 100 by July, which kind of clarifies what he talked about last week. Again, that means we could have a 50-50. Todd was like, oh, yeah, the market's, they're saying it's a 75% or 80% chance it's going to be a 50. I'm like, all right, well, I said it was going to be a 50 in November, so I'm just want to make sure that everybody knows. But now he's calling for probably a 50-50. Right, a 50 now, 50 in June. And then basically he threw it on Powell. It's like, hey, listen, this is on Powell's shoulders. He's the guy that's got to pull the trigger, but our Fed credibility is on the line and we need to react. It's like, uh-huh. So that's always interesting to see that, again, he's, I don't know, I like him. I'm hoping he is next to take over. And it's funny, when he talks, if you looked last week, he's considered a high impact person, right? Bernard, who's the vice chair, right, supposed to be like the number two, she's only considered a moderate mover, right? One of these, she's an orange. So it is interesting that how it works out that you have him, who's not the vice, is a bigger mover than her. And again, she's a continuing of how will she even make it to the lead position? So, but yeah, that's all. Oh, you know what? Let me click. Hold on. All. Boom. There we go. So we do have monetary policy meeting notes tonight at 7:30 p.m. That should be interesting for Australia. Um, See where they go with it. I know some people over there. They said that they felt like they were having issues a couple weeks ago with COVID. They said they felt like everybody had COVID a couple weeks ago. So I don't know if this will be the one where they pull the trigger. But I do think it'll be some good movement. All you late night traders out there that are root traders, definitely. This is definitely one of those. Monetary policy right now in the environment we're in, definitely a great opportunity tonight. So again, it's definitely I will be looking at it. I think I'm meeting right before that, but I definitely something I'll be watching. Make sure you keep your eyes on it. And then early tomorrow morning, we have some German data, although that's still going to be kind of overshadowed. It'll be good to see what the economic sentiment numbers are. They were, last time the zoo. Right, the zoo economic sentiment was actually below 50, showing contraction. I expect it to be higher, and again, I expect this probably the 54 or 55ish range. I think it'll be better. And then tomorrow, before we do the morning session with Todd, we do have PPI numbers. And again, those are, if you look at our overall month over month, it was zero point 0.2 coming up to 0.5. Kind of a big jump. And then the core is supposed to slow down slightly, but we'll see. And then Empire State Manufacturing. So a couple decent numbers tomorrow morning at 8:30 as well. All right, let's go across and we'll start going through the currencies. All right, so over the weekend on Friday, the alert bot did get fixed. It was printing again. So I'm gonna open it back up. I did its test. I have to clear the channel first. Right now, it's got like 5 or 6 different things from testing, but it looks like it is back live again. So I will turn the Trading View alert back on again, so we can kind of test it this week and see how it goes. But basically, everything that all the charts that we set up, all the alerts that we draw here, will be populated over into that channel. So we'll see how it goes. Let's take these off. Let's clean some of this. Boom, boom. We don't need that anymore. That gave us the drop. All right. So it looks like right now we still have a lower level here, right? And again, this has been touched 3 times, but again, decent kind of responses off of it each time. So we'll turn that green, and that's going to get an alert when we touch that level. We're going to put that there. We're going to turn that green, and we're going to add an alert. Let's see. Aussie USD reversal. Okay. And I'm going to come in here and I'll update those later. On the top side of things, you can see right now we've had a decent pushback again. I don't really love any of these big kind of areas here, so I'd really kind of I think I'd wait until it got all the way back down again for a buy opportunity. Right now, for pullback wise, it's there's some decent pullbacks in here. Let's pull this off. Let's see, fib wise, is there anything decent at the 50? No, there's nothing on the 50 on that one. So yeah, so right now we'll mark off top and bottom, and actually I'm going to mark off a level here, kind of sit in the middle. It's going to be just a yellow color. Um, I like it. And let's see, what would it take for that to be a 50? It's already been a little bit low for it. So yeah, it looks like the 61.8 coming in would be a reversal here. So got a little bit of room, but I do like how it based. It did it over 5 candles, but again, it was on Friday or on the 11th. Yeah, on Friday. And then the nice push off again. So we'll mark there, and we're going to mark up top as kind of our opposite end of the spectrum. All right, so let's put this in here. 72.73. On the other side, we're going to mark here, and we'll mark, mark that one green. And then again, this is kind of watch it, and depending on the time, this could be actually a news-based trade off that 71.74. Okay, but those are the 3 levels I'm looking for here. Going into Aussie yen. Kind of the same thing. This one had an alert. Let's take the alert off so we can readjust them. This was a good long. You can see last week, this was a break of a zone, a pullback. It didn't quite hit profit. It came back and touched it again, and then ended up moving to its full limit. And interestingly enough, it did hit it again here, and then try to create a Harry Potter on the side. So let's pull them, and we'll use them to clean. Let's see. Pull this up. I don't need this level now. All right. So That one missed by a little bit. Let's mark this zone here. 50 is not involved. We know we got a Harry Potter here. We're going to leave that one red. Let me see. Do we have anything here that we like? Let's bring this up to an hourly. There's a small one right here. Probably better than that. I'm going to leave this one yellow as an area to watch for. Let's see if we can refine that zone at all. Nope, that's fine. So here's a potential reversal for tonight. We'll see what we can do with it. You can see it's in an area of basing right now. All right. In an area of basing. So it rolls back down again. I'd be okay with that. As I said, I'd like to get long Aussie tonight before, but I want to make sure it pulls back to a good level. Let's see. Let's get some reads here. That would be interesting. If we can pull into that level, at least that would give us the 50 here, which would be probably decent. So I'm going to mark this off the same way. This will be a yellow. That's a potential for news tonight. And then I also don't mind this little zone right there. So couple different trade setups in this one. Let's go with some numbers here. Actually, we'll put one here. Oops. Put one there. And then let's put one up here. There. And a potential down here for a green. Whoops, wrong color green. All right, there we go. Oh, by the way, today, guys, I'll tell you guys at the end. Only real alert I want on this one is if we can get all the way back up, I do want to kind of get an alert up top here. Let's do that'll be a reversal. So I am curious if we can pull back up top. I think that's pretty decent. And besides that, I'm good. Actually, this one's already in. All right, Euro pound. And you guys, I don't know if you guys saw this or not on TradingView. TradingView, did you see that now the symbols are up here? Like Apple has its little whatever the symbol is, right? Oil, natural gas, all the currencies have their flags. And then I noticed these earlier, the Bitcoin ones, AMC, GME. So it has their like icons from the web. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because I was like, why does this look different up here? And then I realized it. All right, so Euro pound. So Euro pound, we had a Harry Potter that we were looking for. As you can see, it broke through and started the base and kind of gave us that bit of a pullback. So this would have been a short trade that you wanted over the weekend. This alert did actually come through. It came through on the 12th, actually. Or, I'm sorry, on the 11th. It's inside of that view. So trade's done now, obviously. So we can remove it. Let's take that off. That was a big push. Let's pull this. Let's pull this. We know we have a target right now. We have a target level down here at 83 because of this racetrack right now. It's a decent top. I like the formation of that candle. We're still in a bit of Harry Potter here right now. So, I mean, there is a potential setup right here. And 1 to 3 is right there. And again, perfectly in line. So we're good with that. Changes to here. Let's see. We're going to throw this here. Let's see. Euro pound. HP short. And the format I'm using for these right now, and if you guys can let me know if you like these or not. We're doing basically set, right? Stop. Stop is 83.70. Entry is 83.58. Target is 83.25. Is that correct? Yeah. There we go. All right. So if that one comes through with a confirmation, right? That alert is set. We'll see if that one pops in the channel and how that one works. Euro yen. So again, Harry Potter trade. There it is. Oops, I didn't want to move that one. It wasn't that one. No, it was this one. You guys can see it came all the way down, came back up, and hit. So again, this is another one of those trades. We did get an alert on this one, also on the 11th. And again, almost hit profit, but did come back and grab it. So that was another one from Friday. So we'll clear it. Make sure the board is clean. Let's pull that off. All right, so profit target on this one. The overall profit target, again, we wanted to make sure we were out by was the 129.76. It made it to, well, we missed it by about 25. Continuing to drop to the downside, I think I would let it lie at this point. Let's pull some of these old numbers off. We're going to leave that Harry Potter. All right. Let's bring this up to an hourly, see what we got here. All right, let's see. Where are fib people pulling from? I'm okay with that one. I still like this one short, really, until we get to this 129 level. I'm not really interested in doing much on this one. We know we had a level up top, right? We had this area of selling. There's kind of two levels here. This is an okay top, but there's kind of two levels up top that we can keep marked off. I don't really, there's not really, I mean, yeah, there's some explosive movement here, but it was already starting to go, and I know that was news based on Friday. So, yeah, I kind of want to let this one roll. I don't really love any of the zones in here. So we're gonna let that one sit now that we know that those are hit. Uh, yes, yes, and yes. All right. Once we establish a bottom here, we'll be able to do more with this one, but I don't like anything really with that. Euro dollar. All right, so we're looking for this one to drop. I ended up going up and using the top zone, so we can take that out. We're basically almost this one's almost completely retraced. We got a little bit more to go, right, until we can really start analyzing much on it. Let's draw fibs top to bottom on this. Yeah, so it's having some issues right now with the 50. But I still like dollar strength on this one. So um let's do a top down C. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Do have we're gonna mark it there. Let's set an alert for that one. Horizontal. Euro USD 50% short. There we go. I can move it. All right. Stop on this one will be at 114.18. 1.1418. Is that right? Yeah, 114.18. Entry is at 113.98. Let's do 114. And then target to the downside on this one. Again, a lot of the target's going to depend on where it comes down to. It's about there, which is 113.42. Oops, it helps if you spell target right. What did I say? 113.42. There we go. One there. All right, pound dollar. Or I'm sorry, pound yen. Pound yen ended up Harry Potter and off this to the top side on Friday, so it was a good Harry Potter north. Let's see. Uh, Like that top. Let's see. Do I have a decent one? That's better. All right. Phew, it's a big zone to go off of. It's 30 pips. It's kind of a bigger one. Let's see. Hmm. That one yellow for now. There is one at the 50. Oops. Again, tested level on this one. And it's sitting on the 50. So there's a potential reversal sitting right there. Right there. Mm, we'll throw an alert on that one. I'll come back and get the details on this one later. Let's see. I'll come back and adjust that one later. Um, let's throw the green on here. Let's throw the red up top. Again, it's an okay top. It's okay. Should have one less candle in it. It's okay. Probably not my favorite. Go. All right, let's go to pound dollar. All right, so pound dollar. It ended up coming up 2 entries, went to full target, blasted through the top, and came back lower. So again, this one you were out from Friday. I believe that was an alert as well. We can clear and adjust some of these now. We're still up top. We missed. Our bottom is so good. We still have this Harry Potter here. It's a little bit deep, but it's okay. Here, let's see. All right, I'll come adjust that one in a bit. Um, let's see. Besides the top zone, let's move that. We have a test there, but it's been kind of cranked already once. Trying to see if there's anything else clean up there. Not really. I don't love this 36.55. I mean, it's been hit here, and there's still some sellers, but it's not my favorite. Um, yeah, I think that's what we got right now. Move these across. Yeah, it's all right. I don't really love a lot of that one. Let me see real quick. Non-pound. Looks like Wednesday their CPI. So Wednesday CPI will be kind of what we're looking for that over in here. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of the range, so not, you know, and we take top to bottom here. You can see that. I mean, it's just stuck in that no man's land. Again, not with fibs, but we take the top 30% sitting right around here up, right here down. You can see all this is all no man's land, dead center of the curve. So not really, not really an ideal trading opportunity on that one. All right, let's go down and check this bad boy out. And ended up grabbing the top section. We're gonna hold this Harry Potter here. This was not an entry. Don't care on that. Let's see what we got this side. Yeah, not concerned about that either. But there is a little bit of a Harry Potter trade right here. Nice little racetrack. So we'll throw this one in short position. This one has room to run to a 4.8. We only need to go to 3, which is right there. Let's put this one as a low here. And again, remember, these are confirmation entries, so you guys know, you all know that. USD CAD, Harry Potter short. Whoops. USD confirmation entry. Stop is actually it'd just be easier if I did this. There, there, and there. All right. Stop is 1.2730. Entry is 1.2721. Target is 1.2695. There we go. All right. So we're good with dollar CAD, dollar Swiss. Oof, look at all the chopping back and forth. It looks like it came back and ended up grabbing that old level. Let's see. This one, look at this line. This is a target. Ding, ding. It's been hit a few times now. Let's remove fibs on this. Yeah, it's just an old level. I don't even like the level that much. I'll leave it there, but it's not. I'm not. Look at this. Nothing but sideways. No trend whatsoever. Yeah, there's not a lot of exciting on this one. Like I said, that's an old violated zone that it went off of. Look at the top. That top is kind of crappy. So yeah, here was the original zone. We were looking for a short of this because it hit here, it broke through. There was your base. We were looking for the short, and it did, and then it held again. Same sellers grabbed it. I guess we can make an adjustment to it now. We can try to use it again. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for something, but right now this is just trending sideways. There's not really a whole lot going on. I don't really like to. I don't like much top and bottom for this one. So, yeah, I mean, there's probably a small area of sellers sitting up here, 92, but I'm not interested. There's better opportunities out there. Dollar yen. All right, so we got the pot. It's funny. We're like pop, pop. There was the pop. There was a retracement. It continued to roll. So, let's see what we got here. Don't need that. Let's pull this down. See if we have an easy 50. No, it already broke 50. It's messing with the level lower, and it's already hit it twice. Let's see how deep. Actually, let's use this little one right here. Got one confirmation on that one. Let's turn this green. This one's not necessarily a fib level, or it's basically a stop out for the 61.8ers. Um, it's an all right level. I mean, it's okay. This is an extreme. Let's mark that extreme. And this will be a green. Red. Let's move this over here. And pop this here. Yeah. This one's okay. I think if we get back up to the 116.25, we do have a bit of a racetrack higher here, but it is going to have problems at 1580. Just the way that it based and then kind of the initial push down, I think we need to watch out for it. So, it's all right. I think there's been enough opportunity in the other trades. Just be cautious with that. Let's go across and look at commodities real quick. The oil long is out. right? We had an area of basing, nice pop off of this one on Friday at 1:30. This thing just launched itself higher, came back and grabbed it. And again, this is that golden ratio, that the combination of a demand zone as well as a 50. It did not actually hit the 50. So I know some people are like, oh, fibs. Yeah, fibs. You actually didn't get entered with fibs. You would have missed this one by 6 cents. But again, we had a supply zone and we used the candles and the price action. So again, it is now officially out. Um, So easy grab on that one. We are in an area where sellers, so again, we had to make sure we got profit. It is past the 1 to 3. You guys can see it past the green at this point. Um, I'd say at this point, it is probably there'll be some profit taking from the open. I don't know if this is a complete roll, and in reality, you could say, hey, listen, there's a Harry Potter here. No, we're pushing through. Do we have enough room to run to the top side? Maybe. Maybe. I do think sells up here at 94.52 are probably a decent thing. Would I want to, if this bases and bounces across? Let's see. I don't even know if we have enough. Like I said, the trade was from here this morning at 8 o'clock. Let's see. I don't even know if we have enough room. We do actually. So yeah. Oh, something just dinged. So, which one just dinged? The euro. So again, we're waiting for our confirmation on this one. So we're waiting for the confirmation on the euro. But now it is not popping through to the bot. I know the alert came through, but I do not see it in the alert channel. That was my sigh of, but we'll see. So anyway, euro pound is waiting for its short. And actually, I don't know if I'm going to drag this a little bit lower. I'm going to see if I can get that one to trigger itself again. Oh, there it is. It came through. Gotcha. Okay, it did come through. Actually, here, let me but it just says oh, but it just gives the message, it doesn't the name. Okay. HP short um confirmation HP short. My hands are so cold I can't even type. There we go. All right, so it came through. So yeah, we're waiting for confirmation on this one. Anyway, yeah. So for oil, again, there is the confirmation higher. If we break out of the top, there is a bit of a racetrack that you guys can take over on this one. It would be a break at 93.48. Again, looking for the 94.52 up top. I would actually be very cautious at the top of this one, but there was the trade setup from this morning. This is the one you really wanted to grab, and again, look for it to bounce through, pull back a little bit, and push. But careful, we are approaching 10:30, so again, you should be collecting profit if you went long. Natural gas. All right, so natural gas, a little bit of a gap, and now it's just really kind of gone sideways there. We were kind of using this the forecast from last week, so let's pull this up. We did actually chunk through that, so that's not a bad thing. So areas I watch out for here. Obviously, there's some gap levels in this one. Um, Obviously, there's going to be some buyers sitting there. That's where one gap was. It's kind of I wish it was at the low, not kind of pulling back. Um, let's go to an hourly. This one's all over the place. We're going to have sellers sitting right here. Let's see. That is at approximately 449. That one's held down there pretty well. Just bit down there a lot. We'll mark that. That's a potential reversal area. It's been front runner for times, but it's the next level, and I don't love the way that it left, so I want to see kind of what's going on. That could be a level for later. Um, yeah, I don't have to worry about 50 being in anything. Hmm. Yeah, natural gas is a little crazy right now. Yeah, I would just look for the gap bounce. That's about it right now. It's got some room to chunk, but I think if I was going to set an alert on this one, I think 449 is a decent base. Had a nice drop down, and it tried to retest and then got kind of slammed down. So I think that's really the best one that I like on this. And again, that's we're gonna hit that before we hit the other one. And buy wise, it's okay in there. Um, Here's gold. Gold's rallying up again. We do have a level up here for sells at 1880. The original kind of access on this one has been, I don't even know where the original is. There it is. Yeah, so you can see right here, it's taking advantage of this small little level, and then it based right below it and shot down again. And it comes in right around 1880. That's kind of, we know we don't really have a whole lot stopping it until then. So this one is kind of set up. And again, Bullard's talk thus far has kind of helped us a little bit, right? But we do have the scenario here where if we get up, 1880 would be my short. I also like the fact that we are kind of basing right here, and there was a big run up again. So I do think that there is most likely a Harry Potter short for gold here as well. Again, a confirmation entry. Look for it to base in this level, pull down. Um, I'll set it here. Let's go here, here, and here. And we will set an alert on this one as well. Um, Gold confirmation, HP short. Stop is 1854.66. Entry is 18503. Target is 183.58. There we go. Right there. All right. So those are two reversals. I like the Harry Potter short better than the reversal up top. It looks like yeah, Euro Pound is now trying to do its thing. So we'll see. I can delete this other one. It did come through. It just came in a little bit late. There we go. Much better. All right. Silver. Silver's taken off up 1.5. We know we got some levels up top. We're getting ready to approach, and this is kind of an area we've been to in the past. And again, it's hit it 3 times. Actually, it hit it fourth on this last confirmation. I don't love this area. It's hit it enough times. It is a psychological number being right around 24, so it's a level you got to watch out for. Um, this dotted line is the 24. So here, let's actually change this so you don't think this is a short. Here is the new spike that we were looking for. There was the target. You can see we bounced right off the target level. I don't need this. Mm, I don't need that. There is a little bit of a level up there at 71 or 78. I think this level's decent up top. Actually, can I refine that at all? Let me see. Maybe. Maybe. No, can't. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. We are going to mark this level off, though. And again, target's already been hit on this one, but we're going to leave it there as it was a target first. So yeah, interesting time right now. It is 10-12. It is kind of a reversal time frame, and we're sitting right at that level. It is psychological. It is at $24. I'd say if anything, it's probably if we can see where the sellers come in to start taking profit from this kind of initial push up today. And again, it's the inflation is getting higher, but GDP looks good. GDP looks good, so it's kind of all there. Not bad. All right, let's roll up and let's look at VIX. VIX is kind of holding now from the gap from yesterday. Still up a little bit, but pulling back. That's decent. Dollar doing the same thing. So let's look at ES. Yeah, it's just kind of holding firm in here. Let's see if there was any entries today. No, there was not. No, there's not an entry at the open today. That's not true, I guess. 745, 815. It would have already been in a short. Here would have been the short from early morning, but you would have had to be around about 7:45 to get into that one. Um, It's definitely having some problems. I would say more short bias than anything else. It looks like it's holding firm okay right now, but this would be more of an early morning thing. So we definitely missed this one on its way down. I would say look for profit taking, really kind of in this level right here. Um, but right now, again, like I said, I like the 43, 38, 25. It is a violated zone. It was tested, and it does actually come back up at the 50. So it's there. It's there. Again, end of the day, could this one get bumped? Yeah, probably. Um, I'm just gonna leave this one as a. I'm gonna do a fib 50%. I'm not gonna put entry in there because I want to see what time it's gonna hit. Um, yeah. I'm not going to put stop entry and target on that one because I want to see what time we get there. Because if it does at 9 o'clock tonight, I'm not as concerned. But I think 34, 38 is our best kind of buy so far. Buy side, problem with this is where price is currently. We were down into this third. We were down into this level here. Right, there's not really like a super clean kind of entry until we get much lower, and this lower zone hit. So I don't know that one's going to hold either. So I kind of need a new long to be put in. I just don't really have anything great. I don't like this level here. If I throw a horizontal line, let's see if we can find what it bounced off of. No, it just turned. So yeah, it's literally just a. We can take this off. That was a good one. We don't need that. And again, here's that violated zone. So yeah, I'd say the only thing for ES is, again, are you? I don't. You may be out already. Actually, let's see. Are you out? Nope. Look at that. The 1 to 3 goes right onto the profit target. So you're still in. You're about 2/3 of the way there. So again, 15 minutes before reversal time, but I think this one comes down. It looks like it's attempting to come down right now and tag it. But this would have been an early one. You kind of get 9:30. You kind of got a little bit of a pullback attempt. You may missed it by just a little bit though. You should already been in, but we'll see if that one continues to move. NQ kind of pulled up to a level. It's kind of flat. I don't really love much on this one. I think the 14,550 really, again, it's a 50% draw. There is a level there. It was a drop, a pullback, and then another drop, and then just a base right below it, and then kind of a big strong push down. So this is another one that I think is pretty decent. I'll mark it off, and this one will be listed at the same exact thing. It'll be what NQ 50% fib. I'm not going to put any more directions on it than that. 50% fib, and it'll pop into the alert that way. I want to see what time it hits. YM. What do you got YM wise? This one gave you the same. We talked about this with Nadex. That the entry came in early at about 7:45. It's obviously well outside right now of the 1 to 3. We're well past it, so we'll leave that level on there as a potential for later. But I think it'll have a hard time. And again, there'll be some support and resistance buyers in there or sellers in there. I think 34,797 is decent. Question is, where do we stop? So that was a good one here. There's a bit of a zone just lower than where we are, right? There's a zone sitting right here. Right? But I think that becomes more of a target. Is it a Harry Potter? That actually could be a decent Harry Potter too. Mhm. There you go. A break of 34,195 with targets down to 3402. 34,021. Um, Not bad. And let's see, Russell. Yeah, Russell, we were talking about this being at 50 that was already entered, and it's just kind of chopping through. So this would have been a hard one. 930 is right here. It spiked all the way up through again. So had you taken this with Nadex, you'd have been fine on the spikes through. Had you been stopped, again, this is kind of the ultimate futures trap, right? The Globex high number was sitting right here, right? Here's your Globex high. Everybody knows, oh, you break the Globex high, go long. Yeah, go long. and then immediately, boom, took everybody out. So nice little bull trap today. Snagged a whole bunch of people there. And again, I think this one comes lower. As I mentioned before, Russell should be taking it worse than anybody right now. The 1 to 3 on this one. Let's see. Whoops, not that one. Let's see, how far do you need to move for this one to be a valid trade? Right there. So all you're doing is basically going from the 50 back to the 23.6. It just happened to kind of fit in there. But yeah, so futures people would have had a hard time on that one because it did breach the 50, right? It broke Globex highs. So they were like, yeah, we're going long. And then what did it do? Even if they used the 61 as their stop loss, bam, they got snagged on that one and it turned and rolled all the way back down. Made it to about 2/3 of the way. So it looks like it's going to continue forward. Like I said, I think Russell deserves, with those expectations for, rising interest rates. I think that it's justified that this one rolls to the downside. So, there was two early morning setups. When I say early morning, I mean like 7:45, not necessarily at the open. So, but again, a little bit of a slow Monday, and basically Bullard's comments coming in at 8:30. Once that got moved forward, people were like, "Whoa, what's it say?" So, let's see what else we got on some of the other things out there. You see, Apple rise up again. Again, it is in an area where it gap on Friday, so it's at a potential area for Apple to start rolling. And again, NQ is kind of struggling right now, but if you kind of mark off the gap candle, we're kind of right there. We'd expect this one to kind of turn and roll back lower. Let's see what Tesla's doing. Tesla's above where we closed. It gapped lower and then came higher. It does have a kind of a pullback. Let's see. If we take, we're going to take it from here. Yeah, look at that. So we have a 50% fib level coming in right at a level here for Apple. So Apple is also at a level coming up at 88.82. I'm sorry, Tesla, 882, right? There's a potential reversal for Tesla, which again would also send, again, this has been straight up 10:30 reversal time, right? If we're reversing our morning, that could definitely lead for us to turn and flip right here. I wish I could trade Tesla, but I cannot. Let's see what we got in the crypto realm. Came right up and grabbed this level. Let's see. There is an interesting little setup right here for you crypto guys. 43,650. That was a level too. Oops. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Ethereum. Ethereum's in a sell. A little book over right there. Get a little guy in here. And I'm starting to put these levels on there because it should be any day that crypto.com takes over. So we'll have access to start trading this one probably. So what else we got that we're not trading? AMC. Yeah, look, AMC looks like it's about to roll and go come back down probably in the 1650. GME also, again, sitting at kind of a little Harry Potter right there, probably coming back down to 102. Doji already on the bottom side. There's a couple of small buys in there, but nothing exciting in this one either. Nothing exciting there. See what are bonds doing? Bonds are heading down. Bonds are getting blasted. And it's funny, bonds gapped right up into that level. Hit it in the overnight and then dropped. So bonds should fuzz the buyers at 135.50. That's pretty much it. So, all right. So we kind of flew through things today. A little bit early, but we can go ahead and do our drawing. So let me drag our drawing slide in and we'll go through. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. I don't know, like, if you saw it or not, but because I missed the last 3 days last week, I tacked this one up to 100 pip chips. So I would just want to make sure that I gave you guys the opportunity to put in some more tickets besides your freebies, because it is a 100 chip one. So it's not your normal 25. It's like if you're it'd be like if everybody I gave you guys like a free win. I did not give you free pip chips. I just gave you guys the basically the extra bonus credit, right? The extra bonus credit for you know, coming in. Sean's like, I'm taking advantage of this. Neuro's in. Ernest is here or not here. So I'm going to hear about it if Ernest does not get to enter the end of the drawing, right? That's what's going to happen. Wait, you gave 100? You didn't tell me that. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold on. I'm going to give Ernest 30 seconds to get in, and I'm going to post this right here. Watch this. General. There you go. I'm going to give him 30 seconds to log on and get his tickets in. Just because I'm going to hear about it. I don't know. But in 27 seconds, it's not going to matter. And then I'm going to hear that it's rigged. Right? Down to 20. I'm getting ready to crank it. Get ready to hit it. Right? Who liked it? It's Debbie. This is called trolling Ernest, right? Because he puts like he had some like crazy food pictures this week. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right, here we go. Look at this. Ernest being nice today. All right, let's see who takes it. All right. Winner of today's 100 pip chip drawing is Neuro. Look at that. Neuro and Sean were having a battle over there. I just want to saw you guys go in. So look at that. So look at that, Neuro. Your risk 30, you made 70. Good risk to reward ratio based trade. You had a 25% chance. So good on you. And this will make him even more mad that you're right there. Look at this. You're right on his butt. Look at that. Right there, man. You're right there. So he had his chance. So all right. Yeah. So let me pull this back up again. All not in. Don't forget, 7:30 p.m. tonight. Look for the Rue. There should be some comments in there about raising interest rates, so it should be pretty good. And then also first thing tomorrow morning, be careful because we have the economic sentiment, but we do have the PPI numbers, which again is one of those things that will move the market. So with that said, I will go ahead and get the TradingView alert kind of test channel opened again. Hopefully it stays working after I reopen it, and we'll test it for this week, and then next week we will make changes to it. So with that said, I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks again for joining.